We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Thanks, Blue and Steve. It's from Ryan. No? All right. A few years ago, I proposed to my girlfriend of 4 years. She said no, and it was very painful. We eventually broke up. I put the engagement ring away in a drawer, and it's just been sitting there ever since. It seemed too beautiful and was too good of a deal to just sell back. Fast forward to today, I've met somebody new. We've been together for a while now, and I know she's the person I'm meant to spend the rest of my life with. Here's my dilemma. The ring is beautiful, paid for, and honestly, it is the style that she has pointed out when we've gone shopping before. Part of me feels it is entirely practical and wasteful if I don't use it, or practical if I do and wasteful if I don't. Another part of me wonders if reusing it is failed and if I would ever have to be honest about the fact that it was a reused ring. Is there any way I can just use this ring since I know she would love it?
Is there any way it would get out that it is a used ring?
Does it need to be a secret?
Yes.
She can't know?
No. Oh, that's like bad luck.
Well, then I feel like that tells you can't do it, though.
No. I think you can. If you can get away with this, if your family doesn't know, your friends don't know, no one knows. But does the ex know? Did he say he did propose with it?
Yeah, he proposed 4 years ago or whatever, said no.
Is there pictures of social media on the ring or any? Like, if no one would ever know it's the same ring.
Does it come up in conversation? Like, where's this from? Does it matter if it comes up, where's that from?
I mean, why can't you just say...
When did you get this? Oh, my God.
Why can't you just say the jeweler it's from? You're literally telling the truth about where it's from, not that you've had it for years.
Is it already the perfect size? Or are you going to have to go get that resized? Is there going to be any weird conversations that come when you bring it to that place? Do you have to call them ahead of time and say, don't say anything to her?
Well, I mean, I don't think they would. I think most rings is it like average 7 or something? I don't know the size. And then you make it small, then you resize it.
You today.
Yeah.
Obviously, this would never happen. You today find out that ring on your finger.
Well, I know it's not.
Was used for somebody else.
I would know. I don't want it now.
But how would you, it comes out. He accidentally says it because he's drunk. I'm just so glad we're together.
But it's the ring I asked for.
I bought that for so-and-so.
I know the jeweler and everything.
You need to be able to play the hypothetical question.
Okay, I can't because I'm going to be losing my mind.
So you'd be really upset. And so that tells me he shouldn't do this. That's a lifelong secret, hopefully, that you're keeping.
That is true. If word ever got out and if you slipped up or something, she's going to be furious. If hypothetically, I mentally can't be there for too long or else I'm going to lose it.
I think the only way you get away with it is if you say, listen, so we know that's where we're headed.
No.
I have to throw something crazy at you. I have this. I can sell it, but if you like it, ta-da.
That's maybe the only way.
I don't know how else you do it.
You either do that or you have to keep the secret for the rest of your life or you have to go sell it and use the money from selling it to buy basically the same ring.
Can he reuse an engagement ring, or is there just no how that can be done?
I think that is a terrible idea. There's like bad mojo with that ring at this point, and if I were the new fiance, I would be pissed. Sell it and buy another one.
You don't think there's any way this could fly? Like, there's no way.
I seriously think no girl would be okay with that. Like, maybe if you don't tell her, she'll be okay with it because the ring's pretty. But no, I really don't think. I can't imagine any woman being okay with that.
I just think there's too many opportunities for that to accidentally come up over the course of your life together, especially early on.
Someone did point out if she wants to get it appraised or insured, I think I had to send the receipt with it. So she would see like, oh, my God, you bought this back in, 2022?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get it taken care of. I got it insured for you already, honey.
Someone did say totally do it. Just be careful. She may see the receipt at some point to get insurance on it and see the date. So that is getting brought up a lot.
If you can get past the first little while of it being on her finger, in reality, you're fine, right? Because once you know it's the right size and it's properly insured and there's nothing wrong with it or needs to be changed, I feel like you're kind of in the clear then. It just won't come up again. Maybe if it gets damaged in some way, but if it's insured, it doesn't really matter at that point.
But I don't think, even resizing it, I don't think that the date of when you bought that would come up. Like, mine's from Gunderson's. I have, free cleaning, and you can just go in, and it's under Steven's name. So he's the one who bought it. So I just go in, okay, who's the account under? and then I say it, I give them my ring. I've had it resized twice. I had it resized to be smaller. Then I got pregnant, kind of blew up, and my fingers haven't gone down. So then I had to get my ring extended and made larger.
You know what? What if they drop a date when you're there at the store? You just Savage Garden it. Listen, I knew I loved you before I met you, and you just hope that saves you.
Because now you're lying even more. Like you're just digging that even deeper.
I saw this ring, and I knew someday I'd meet the right woman for it. Go figure. Can it be done?
You know what? I actually don't have a problem with it. I mean, I don't understand why it's about the materialistic part of it. I feel like it should be about the sentiment behind it, which is, hey, like, I want to devote my life to you. It's a sentiment behind it, I feel like. I wish we could get further away from the materialistic side of things, especially when it comes to weddings. I feel like weddings should be family and friends getting together, having a great party and celebrating. And now it's like, it's a full-on business, and it feels like a full-time job when you're getting married.
Yeah, it's not changing, I don't think, but yeah.
Someone said, don't you dare. You're starting your marriage off with a lie. That's never good. You got to buy a different ring. And someone said, absolutely not. Do not do this. My husband proposed with a ring that had been intended for someone else. I found out years later. And it's not even about the diamond. It's not about the ring. It's about the feeling that I got the leftovers and that relationship didn't work out. So here you go. Your new relationship deserves its own beginning.
I tend to think it can't be pulled off. It seems like a lot of work. I know at this point, it sucks that you can't go back in time and have just like returned it or sold it or whatever then, because you're not obviously getting all that money back. But I think it's probably worth thinking about getting rid of that.
So either, you try to sell it, get some money from it, and then use that money for a new ring. Zero's idea of saying, I have a crazy idea. I have this ring. I mean, she has to know you've proposed in the past, right?
If that's, well, I'd like to think that's come up.
You've
be
probably
dropping a lot
about,
of bombs.
Yeah, you've talked about previous relationships, I would hope. You could say that. And what do you think about using this ring? Or you hope your secret never comes out.
I do think there are some select people out there that you could just be honest with, and she'd see that and be like,
no,
put it on my finger now.
I don't know if there is anyone that would be cool with using a used ring.
But it's there, and she's excited. It's beautiful.
Do you lie and say this is my mother's, it's a family heirloom. It's been passed
now
down
mom's
generations.
coming into the lie too, right?
Well, because then I started thinking, I was like, can used rings be a thing? And I thought, well, usually it's like passed down family heirloom type styles, not from a previous relationship.
Yeah, no, it's quite the web of lies you want to get going there.
You were saying he bought it before he even knew her because he knew he loved her so much.
Yeah.
That's a lie, too.
That's easier than saying this was grandma's ring.
It's just so clean and perfect.
Yeah,
it's never been worn.
Super modern, actually. It's really nice.